Welcome to another episode where we spill the tea on all things Flea. From wild vendor stories to incredible finds, we're bringing you the voices, treasures, and secrets of the flea market world. So grab a seat and let's dive in. This is you, me, and the Flea. Hey Flea fam, welcome back to another episode of You, Me, and the Flea. Happy Thursday. Joined again by the lovely Justin Joseph today. Hey Justin.
Hey Christina, how are you?
How you going, bud?
Awesome.
Thanks so much for coming back. Today we are approaching Father's Day, so we had to get together and chat all things Father's Day. So what do you say?
My favorite time of the year. It's all about me.
You know what?
It's all about me.
Okay, yeah, father in the house. We got a father in the house. No, awesome. I'm actually excited to get like a perspective from, like, obviously I have a dad, but I'm not a dad. So I'd love to hear some of your thoughts today. So
Be happy to share that. Be happy to share that.
I feel like you're a professional at this point.
You know, I love being on your podcast. It's so much fun. I'm a professional father as well.
That's what I meant.
I knew it. I had it for there. Yeah, super excited to be
Honestly, you were like, I mean, you're a father to all of us here too at the office. So it's like, you're like many, you wear a lot of fatherly hats.
You know, I was born for this.
You know, there's father figures everywhere, everybody. Okay, so anyways, I feel like we should start with a little something like, we did this for Mother's Day with Matt and had a lot of fun with it. So it's a game, essentially, I guess it's a game, but it's more like a question thing of like, would your dad approve? Now, we have very different dads, so I'm very like curious to see where this goes. but
It's similar in many ways.
Yeah, for sure. But I think you can answer from the perspective too of like, would you approve? You know? Sure. All right. So the ones that I want to know, I'll ask. Okay, but do you think, would your father approve of buying a $60 candle? And this is because, like, both moms probably would buy one.
So, like, a hard no.
Yeah, my dad would be like, why? I think my dad thinks candles are weird.
Or is it going to generate revenues?
Or is it going to run the house down? Yeah, like, men are very logical thinkers for that. Yeah. Okay, so would your dad approve of you getting a tattoo of your favorite band?
Not a chance.
Really?
No.
Oh my God, I feel like your dad especially would.
Really?
I think if you like, if you really liked like AC/DC or like, I feel like he probably has.
He might be like, that's cool. And then like you turn around, he's laughing.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like my dad would do the same. If I had like Britney Spears, and maybe be like, my dad's foreign, so it's not fair, but.
Unless it's a band he likes, like Dire Straits or... he's got a few bands he likes. Dire Straits. It's one off the top of my head.
Oh, bad.
So he might be like, that's cool and mean it.
Okay, so if you had home with like Grateful Dead
or Fish, I don't know. It might be
I know, he'd be like, why? My sister got her nose pierced, and my dad was the first to open the door and see her with it. And he's just like, he like didn't know what to say. Like, should I be mad? You know what I mean? Like, it's cute, but like, should I be upset because you did this? But like, also you're 30, so it's like, you know what I mean?
It's
what are you gonna do?
I could see your dad being okay with that.
Well, he was just like, he wasn't happy. We'll put it that way. He wasn't happy, but he wasn't upset. Anyway. Okay. What about, would your father approve of calling a plumber instead of fixing it yourself?
100%.
He would. He'd rather you.
I mean, it's like, we didn't grow up in a household where we could fix a lot of things ourselves. So, yeah, he learned how to do a light bulb probably at college. So,
like a plain light bulb?
Yeah, we didn't really, we're not a very handy family.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you definitely approve because we probably have a situation on our hands.
You want to get it done right.
Get it done that professional. Pay a professional.
Okay, for this one, so my dad was a chef by trade, and like, it's so funny because like he felt like he should know all of those things, like plumbing, electric, like anytime my mom's like, oh, can you help me paint or something, like, he'd be like, yeah, sure. He would like definitely do his best, but still that'd be great.
Outsource.
Yeah. Like, but it was like pulling teeth to get them to outsource. And it's just like, come on, guys. Like,
But even when it came to the kitchen equipment, or
Yes,
he
I mean,
did that.
no, like
No.
he just like kitchens, yeah, the kitchen he would run circles around that, and he like knew it all, especially because he had like that equipment at the restaurant, so he knew how it worked. But I mean, stuff like and the lawn, he was like really good with like
Man.
anything long hair landscape for sure. But like if we had like a leak, not the guy. Hey, so go straight. You said, yeah, exactly. That is how where you fall. Okay. Okay, what about wearing ripped jeans to a job interview?
Oh, absolutely not.
Really?
Yeah, no way, Jose. Oh,
I don't think yeah, mine wouldn't either.
yeah,
I don't think he's ever liked that trend.
yeah. Is that a trend?
I mean,
Or just,
ripped jeans are definitely still a thing.
oh, I guess, yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess it might depend on what industry you're
yeah, that's true.
in. Like, there's some that just,
I don't know. My dad's pretty old school, I think, though, where he would still just be like, okay, can you like at least wear like a nice pair of jeans?
yeah,
Like a clean pair of jeans. He would say something.
yeah.
In like the most kindest way ever. My dad would be like, oh, and what you're
How'd that go? Did you get a call back?
you sure you don't want to wear something else? Okay, what about paying for parking when there's free street parking flat 5 blocks away?
Oh, I would say he would prefer to park as close as possible, really. Yeah, he doesn't like dings or anything near his vehicle. Very, very particular.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, my dad would go cheat here.
go on that.
Yeah, he would say we're going 5 blocks away. Yeah. And like he would like drop us off maybe and then go park or vice versa if I had to park and, drop them off. I mean, he would be like kind about it,
Yeah,
but for the most part,
the car's double block.
yeah.
Yeah.
If there was like and especially too, like we would go to like a Lake County fair, let's say, and let's say it was like $20 to park in this lot or like 12 to park in like another one that you would have to trek through. We'd be doing the 12 for sure. He was just very conscious of his cash.
Yeah, respect that. Respect that.
All right, what about throwing away leftovers just after one day? My parents are big leftover people, so my dad would definitely disapprove. My dad is so simple though too, like he would eat the same, like if it was like, let's say a pot of chili, he would eat that every single day for like 9 days until it was gone.
Like, respect that.
No joke.
Creature of habit.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
he's just like chill about food. He loves food because he was a chef, so like he'll say like this is good or not good. Like he'll critique it, but
Still going down.
if you're feeding them, yeah, he's happy. He's a happy little clam. And like he'll spice things up. Like he'll be like, "Oh, let's have it with a salad today. Let's have it with a grilled cheese today." You know what I mean?
It's, yeah,
Do not throw away food in front of him.
yeah. I think my dad would be okay. I don't think he's a big leftover guy, so like, I think he'd be okay tossing. Yeah,
Some people are just not, so I get it.
yeah, yeah.
Not in my house. We'll take your leftovers. All right. What about drinking oat milk? So basically, like all the like frou-frous.
I don't think he'd care about that. The oat milk.
Yeah.
It's not high. I think he's just,
My dad wouldn't
Yeah.
choose it. My dad likes cereal as like a snack once in a while. Like, but he would never tell my mom, "Oh, get me oat milk."
what is a lot healthier, isn't it? Though I think. Actually, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I was told.
Yeah.
So from certain.
So some people can't have it, right? I can't have dairy, so naturally.
Yeah.
But I know my dad supposed to be OGs. He ain't that kind of guy.
Hold up.
Black coffee, nothing in there, All right. What about flying first class instead of saving money?
He's a man of comfort. So he's in the front of the plane.
Oh my gosh. my poor dad. And I was like, you're sitting in the middle. And he's just like,
Okay.
yeah, he's just like this little, tight little fella just sitting there, like, not saying a peep.
He's getting from A to B.
Yeah,
That only really cares about.
but that's just because of my mom. I think if he had it his way,
Oh, if he spoke up, or like,
if he had it his way, he'd be reclining. The wall of the towel, the nuts up there.
caviar.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever comes with it.
Absolutely.
I'll take just yes to everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think one time, like, he got, like, upgraded for free, and it was like, whoa. It's like, bro, that's what I've been missing, my boy. I'm not like, yeah, Dad. The whole other world out there. Okay, what about paying someone to assemble furniture?
Oh, clearly that piggybacks off of the plumbing.
Yeah.
So that's a yes.
Yeah.
Because once you take a stab at assembling it and you do it wrong, you have to go back probably, oh, where did you make the mistake? Even if you could find out where that mistake is.
Yeah.
I think we all are annoyed and aggravated when when that happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like thinking, like, he's the type that, like, for example, let's say we needed like a dresser. My dad's the type that, like, would get it assembled already and then figure out, like borrow someone's trotted, like damage to us. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like,
you do
he's
that.
not the type to, like, put things together. Like, he would never be able to navigate that. Even if he was just, like, watching somebody, like, do it, like, he's not interested in that at all. He would just...
I buy it either buy it assembled or
like have a delivery. Yes.
Or
yeah.
delivery.
Like, yeah. Like, he would, like, go and be like, it's gonna be ready to go, right? Like, he wouldn't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, that's the worst when you get a box and you have to, like, put it together.
And I'm like,
it's like the box will sit there for
100%. I mean, seriously, like, for me, like, living alone and, like, buying, like, because I'll buy some cheaper things because I'm like, it's just a bookcase for me, right? But assembling something from, like, IKEA or whatever, you need, like, a few hours.
You are good at it.
Yeah.
Done a lot of stuff.
I don't really we're getting to a point where we're going to be, like, calling thumb tap. Okay. What about spending $15 on avocado toast? Fun fact, my dad eats avocado toast so today.
It's a fancy meal.
He loves it.
It's a fancy meal. I think he would do it. I think Ted would eat it. I think he would eat it, but he may comment how expensive it is, but he'll still eat it.
Yeah.
He might throw in there, like, seriously, $15 for that.
Yeah.
But, like, he might throw it down, So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, my dad eats it every single day. Like, he makes it at home. Sometimes, like, he'll get fancy and do guacamole on the toast.
Was this?
For
what he was making it at home, though. So
yeah, he'll make it at home. But I think, like, if he could see it on the menu, he would go for some. If he sees something on the menu, he's going for something, like, popular, something good, like something someone's known for. Yeah. He's like that kind of guy. Like, he's gonna do that. But I think he would, if it was on the menu and he was, like, had a taste for it, he would get it.
Price wouldn't matter.
Not for that.
Yeah, not for the owl.
Okay, what about paying someone to mow your lawn?
It's 100% yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Again? Really? Oh, yeah.
Your dad, though, not you.
Dad. These are all dad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
My dad loved the lawn.
See, it's mostly so peaceful.
Nice.
I've always wanted a yard where I can get in the ones where you could ride. Where you could, yeah. But no, I don't think he did it growing up. We had a yard. I'm pretty sure he outsourced it.
Well, back then you would even get, like, a kid in the street, like a kid in the neighborhood to do it.
Oh, for sure.
Box.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, actually, you know what? He probably did because the kids either did the snowplow or we outsourced it from a kid in the neighborhood.
Oh, gosh.
So he probably did not do a landscaping either.
Yeah. No, see, my dad would have, like, a break in between his work shift. Like, he would open the restaurant, come home for a few hours, rest, and then go back to close. And during that, like, 2.5 hour, 3 hour break, he would absolutely cut the grass. And like,
It was peaceful.
yeah, do it as like a time to just like get some fresh air. And it was so peaceful for him. And then anytime like my sisters or I would like want to like help him and like do it, oh, you did it wrong. You missed the spot. Like he's very particular about the lawn. So we're just like, have at it, half. And then when they moved to a space with like more property and more grass, he got a ride-on mower. And you love that too. But he was particular about that too. So I never even got to get on there. How rude. How rude. Okay. What about ordering delivery when there's food at home?
100%.
You would.
Oh, yeah. He probably wouldn't even open the fridge to see where he was food.
So would I.
Or he's like, yes, water.
I know. My dad loves eating out and my mom does not. And so it's like very hard. They butt heads about it all the time. Because he's like always wanting to try things, or they'll be like, man, you know what sounds good right now? Burger King. And she's like, hell no. She's like, absolutely not. We're gonna have this. And he's like, whatever. Learns not to say anything.
You know, very smart man.
You know,
just
feel bad for the guy sometimes, but seriously. No, the other day, my brother-in-law was in town and took him to get White Castle. And that was, thank you so much.
as you figure out and
Man, he loved it. Every little bite. Okay. What about, let's see, leaving the lights on in every room?
oh, he can't stand that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, really?
My dad used to leave the lights on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. He's one of those stuff. He would walk out of the room and like just leave it on.
Oh, yeah.
I
No.
don't think not so much anymore, but he used to. Because he would just be like, whatever, like, my wife will do it.
Yes, just every time. I like heard every time you open the fridge or something, it's like a penny or a nickel or something.
Really?
Yeah, so that's told you like every time you do that, it just,
Yeah.
it's,
You know, his like his new thing is because I love air. So like anytime I like stay the night at their house, I'll always have the ceiling fan going, even in the winter, just because like I'm weird. I need it. And he will every single morning come in and turn it off. It's like the most annoying thing. And I don't understand why. I'm like, why are you entering? Like, you're specifically coming in here to do that. Oh my God, it's so annoying. Thanks, Dad. Anyways. Okay. What about would your dad skip breakfast because he's not hungry?
skip breakfast because he's not hungry.
Yeah, like was your dad a breakfast guy? I guess that's kind
I
of
mean, no, generally I feel like a bar, maybe.
like a quick.
Like just a bar. Yeah, he wasn't like, let's sit down and chill.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing.
I think Ramos five beat. He's every day. Oh, yeah.
Breakfast is great. Sit downs.
Yeah. I mean, even like when he would work, he would like get there like 30 minutes early to like have eggs and toast and like hash brown. Like he ate.
Well, that's
And he still does. He loves like, he's got to have something in the morning.
human energy.
Something with his coffee. It ain't going down dry. Well, why not? So, okay. What about going to a mechanic without checking under the hood first?
Mechanic, 100%.
He has no idea.
No idea. Actually, he may have known some because he had motorcycles too, but
Yeah.
he'd probably go to the mechanic first, then try to
I did like make something up and be like, oh, I think it's the muffler. And it's like, you don't even know what the muffler is, dude. Just like, I hate that stuff.
Yeah, the thing.
Why do guys do that?
Oh,
Like, yeah, I think it's the carburetor. It's like, what? You don't even know what that is.
You just sound manly.
It's very ridiculous.
Now if I see it all, a little bit.
Whatever. I'm just like, Dad, you don't even know what's going on.
Well, I think my dad knew about the engine type because it said like 421 on the engine.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's a 421.
Oh yeah, you need to find hot water or whatever. I'm like, Dad, you don't know what that is. Anyways. Okay. What about not washing your car because it'll rain eventually?
Oh no, he'd wash it 7 times a week.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was his pride and joy.
I love washing my car. My dad washed his car too, but he would care. I mean, if I said that, he'd be like, whatever.
So I'll wait for the rain to come. Well, that's a car wash for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not for my dad. No way.
Yeah.
No way.
What about buying name brand instead of store brand just because? It was like anything.
My dad was interesting shopper.
Or I care.
Yeah, he's an interesting shopper. It's not a name. In between, I feel like.
Really?
Yeah.
Certain things.
I'll have to ask him about this one.
Please do.
Cause yeah, I'm curious actually.
But there was definitely like a quality person. Like he was like, I mean, if it looks like he was always, he still is. He's always like put together. He's always like, looks so nice. Like his shoes are crisp. Like he's very particular for sure. You know, how things fit and whatever, but he never really cared if they were like from Macy. Like he didn't.
Yeah, it's kind of, he's very put together, but he doesn't. Yeah, low key likes nice, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I think any guy, right? It's typically like, they're not like women where it's like, oh, we need these Balenciaga shoes. Like, they're like, whatever, comfort over.
Yeah,
right?
Oh, 100%. Like, well, yeah, comfortable look. I need that.
All right. That was fun.
Yeah.
See?
I feel like I know my dad.
Now he was like, I don't mind. Better than you. Okay. So, more specifically, like switching over to you a little bit now.
All right.
And then I'll answer on behalf of my dad, I guess. Okay. So, like, some would you rathers. Okay. So, would you rather inherit your dad's fashion sense or his grilling skills?
I go grilling.
Me too. I
Yeah.
horrible at grilling.
Yeah, he used to grill. Love grilling.
You do. You actually like grilling.
My wife is definitely better than me. She's taken wings now recently.
Really?
It's very relaxing. I get very worried that sometimes these flames get out of control.
Okay.
So I'm learning how to like manage that
Yeah.
and now like blow things up because sometimes it gets crazy with burgers, especially. I'm learning.
Yeah, the flame there because of the juice.
Yeah, so I'm learning like that whole.
Okay.
Most folks know what I'm talking about, and
Yeah.
it can get crazy, and So anyway, grill.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good.
I need to take up those skills too. My dad obviously was a really good cook, but it's like there's so many times like the chicken, I'm like, oh, that looks done, and it's like, nah,
That's very harsh. You gotta be hard to fit in the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my other reasons why I let my wife take over.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, would you rather take a road trip with your dad or cook dinner together?
Road trip.
Same.
Nice.
He would be so fun.
Yeah.
Actually, if we have done a road trip, but like with my mom and stuff, but he's so excited to see me.
Yeah, you'd be like, do you want to stop here?
Yeah, really, yeah.
Whatever you need, whatever you want.
You'd be like, oh, let's get out and walk for a second. You'd be like, all right. No, he's a good time. Okay, would you rather fix something with your dad or go shopping with him?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather shop. I would just need to like talk to you about having a little more patience when we go shopping before we do it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
We definitely not put something together. That's 100% for the shopping. So you need to like chill a little bit and enjoy the process.
Yeah. I think I would also pick shopping just because I'd be like, so you want me to get me there? Like it would be, for a girl, it's a little different.
Yeah.
For you guys, it would be like,
You might really get a few things out.
yeah, I might be able to squeeze a little juice and be like, man, I need some new shoes for work.
Yeah. You can't say no.
They like,
Obviously.
put it in there. Okay. Would you rather listen to his music playlist for a week or only use his slang?
I'd go playlist.
Oh,
Because I like his tunes. I used to listen to him as a kid.
really?
When we take our road trips up to Door County.
He's got a good.
Yeah, his music, his tape collection back in the day was pretty solid.
That's funny. I think I would go his slang. My dad has like some zingers that are so funny. And not even that, like some of the things that he says, like everyone's like, but I love it. I'm trying to think of like some off the top of my head, but he's just He's funny. And he doesn't realize that he is, but he's just, nice. I'd take on the slang for sure.
Nice.
Okay. Would you rather wear your dad's favorite cologne or let him pick out your outfit for a party?
I'll go with cologne.
Yeah.
Go with cologne.
Does your dad have a scent?
He does. I forgot what he used to when I was younger.
Yeah.
I don't know these days. I haven't gotten that close to smell him, but no.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, he does. He did have a scent when I was younger.
Oh, bad.
Yeah.
Would you rather go fishing with your dad or do yard work together?
Fishing,
Really?
100%. Even though he doesn't really enjoy it.
Boring.
Well, we'd sit there, have a cigar, buy beers.
I will say that with fishing, I feel like my dad would talk a lot, so I would like learn a lot of things from him.
You get way
Which I would love.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be fine.
Or forced to talk.
Yeah, about 100%. Like, and he would just tell me like stories and stories and stories. Like, my dad loves a bit story, especially if you're asking. Nice. He will fill you in. So, and he loves details in stories, so he will definitely love that. He would love that. Yard work. I mean, yeah, again, he was kind of particular, so I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, too much. He's too focused.
Too focused. Okay. Would you rather get parenting advice from your dad or give him dating advice?
I could give dating. I'd rather give dating advice. Oh, yeah, thanks. You? Again, he's a great father. But I think I'd rather provide advice.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Even if I did give my dad father like dating advice, he wouldn't take it.
I did say you'd take it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But he's forced to listen.
Yeah, no, I love this parenting style. I would love to get my dad's, even like his thoughts on like his parenting. You know what I mean? Because I've never really like asked him, like, did you think you were like solid here? Or do you think there was room for improvement?
It's time to get your dad on here as our pusher.
I know, I should.
It's time.
Oh God, you'd be here all day. Okay, would you rather get a flea market gift for him or give him a homemade gift?
Flea market gift, because he is in love with flea market finds.
He is.
Yeah. Like your dad.
Oh man, my dad would appreciate a homemade gift, but he would have way more fun with a flea market gift for sure. Yeah. Especially if he was like part of getting it, like he's there. I'm like, get something. He'll love it. Okay, would you rather be stuck in traffic with your dad for 3 hours or explain TikTok to him in less than 30 minutes?
Explain TikTok 100%. I think his patience on the road, not a chance. When I be stuck in a car, and if I'm in the driver's seat, it's even worse.
Well, then that would be your fault. The traffic would be your fault.
Of course, it's my fault.
Yeah,
because there's a 50-car pile if it's my fault.
Yes, of course that would be your fault. No. So my dad, I think for sure, I think I would be stuck in traffic with him just because he would be so chatty and fun. You know what I mean?
See, that's great.
Yeah, we would have fun with it.
That's great.
So yeah, so I would do that. Yeah, because TikTok, he just would never understand at all. Like he would watch it, but he just wouldn't understand it.
Christina, this is cool.
No, he would never. This is like, so these people just make that like oh my God, the questions, I can't. So he just knows I do marketing, Leave the rest away. All right, Jay. Well, with that being said, Mr. Joseph, let's talk some things. Either we can get you being a dad from the Flea, from Swap, what you would get your dad. Let's talk gifts.
Okay.
Let's think some affordable options too. So like,
sure.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Old school license plates for my dad.
Oh my God.
Like he loves collecting old school license plates.
Okay. Like any specific or like
Just like this different states and like this, like the little motorcycles.
does he have like does your dad have a collection of that stuff or no?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's big in like collecting the little motorcycle ones or the vehicle, the car ones.
Okay.
Signs, old school signs he loved. Ducks, like different wooden ducks, color, shape, sizes.
Gotcha.
And like those old wagons,
Oh yeah.
the fire truck wagons.
Yeah.
I think there's 5 or 6 of those, and they range from
Roughly.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, to answer your question, marbles. He's a big marble guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on buying him a gift, super easy
Yeah.
on the flea market.
Okay.
Super easy, especially in Florida, because of the antique collectible. They're heavier vendor count there for those types of that types of merchandise.
Alright.
But yeah, it's
Okay, so
yeah,
it is a collector. That makes
big time.
things a lot easier, especially at a flea market.
Especially, yeah.
Because you could dig and find something.
Yeah.
Gosh, my dad is basic as hell, and he would just love all of his like necessities, right? So like socks, deodorant, like a body wash, his Head and Shoulders, like yeah, long johns. Oh my god, like a nice pair of long johns he would be obsessed with. Loves a good flip flop for outside. Like every year he'll get like a new pair that's like comfortable and loves that.
The complete opposite.
Yeah, totally opposite.
Like tchotchkes or like,
He likes looking at tchotchkes, like for sure. He'll definitely, like he'll walk around and he'll appreciate the value of all that stuff, but like he does never collected any of that stuff. You know what I mean?
no collections?
No, not really. No. And then also, I mean, don't forget, like he's foreign, so it's like, all these like World War stuff or like
history.
The dollars and things like that. Like it's just like he gets it, he appreciates it, but it ain't his thing. So it's so it's fine. My dad would love plants for sure.
Oh, that's how. Yeah, that was high on my list.
Okay.
My dad would have a very big home and garden section at his condo.
If he
It's just not enough room.
Yeah.
But that's his jam.
Same. My dad loved like gardening, like tomato plants, like, I mean, any of that stuff he would like love. If like a cool like tree or something like that, he would love. I think he would like also like any sort of like trying to think. Like he's not a big tool guy, but he definitely like has a collection of that, like has a toolbox, I should say.
Like a blower on his back. Trimmer head.
Yeah, he doesn't need that stuff anymore because he's in an HOA. But, I mean, yeah, he has all that stuff. I don't know, it's weird. But he'd still get, like, an item here or there if it was, like, a good deal.
He's prepared.
Yeah, he's definitely prepared. Yeah, he's just, like, big on his clothes right now. Oh, and he would love anything, like, homemade food-wise. So, like, honey, jams, pickles, like
pickled, yeah, that's my dad as well.
Spicy and
salsas.
Yes. Like that was like a farmer's market, that stuff type of stand like that. He would love it.
Yeah,
same thing with like cakes or donuts or pastries. Big dessert guy.
Oh, like in Florida, our pepper guy. Because
totally
different levels of spice for the peppers and.
Well, even here, he came to Ashland Avenue, and there's like a whole booth that had, like almost like round, just like pound cakes, but like different flavors of them. He like loved those. I think we did get one. Same thing with like nuts. He loves snacks. So like any sort of like nut and snack that's like flavored. Oh yeah. We'll try it. He loves it. So I think that would be that. What about for you?
Oh.
Sports?
Definitely cards, baseball cards.
You still collect those?
I here and there I'll grab some.
So if your kids got you like a good card.
I will absolutely love it.
Really?
You know, yeah, comics are cool. I have a few of those at home. Autograph memorabilia.
Dang.
Nintendo, an old school Nintendo, like with some games that would just be so nostalgic.
Okay.
Gems. I like, you know, I started collecting gems. I mean, they're not like they're just rocks, I would say, not gems, like rocks or like, I forgot the name. I like the black and white, color ones. I forgot what I forgot what they're called, but
Okay.
started building a collection probably 15 years ago. And then now my kids have started collecting. So it's a little family tradition. We'll get little rocks, and we love every trip we take. We'll try to get a rock.
All right.
So those are super cool. Plants, like we mentioned.
Yeah.
I bought a Colorado spruce last year and love spruces. So I bought it from a vendor at Alsip, and he explained to me how I keep this thing alive. Now I'm in second or third year now. I've got a bigger pot for it, and wow, I put the soil in myself. It's growing. It's very healthy. So like, yeah, just those are like my top, I think, top things that I would really love if they got me.
I love
I mean, there's I could name 100 things, but
Yeah.
you know, like what would really hit the heart? Those ones.
Nice.
You know? Yeah.
Take notes. You little kids of yours.
Little rascals, take notes. When you do something bad.
Yeah, exactly. Just listen to those lawyers. Awesome. I also forgot my dad's a big jewelry guy, so he would love the watch. He would do like a vintage watch. I feel like he would love that. Like a watch or like a chain or like any sort of like silver bracelet, gold chain,
Yeah.
rings.
That didn't make the A list for me. I don't wear a ton of jewelry, but it's definitely cool. I stop and look at those. I mean,
Oh, okay.
they're really cool at the market. Like really homemade jewelry is really cool to see what people are doing and creating and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So
Before we wrap here, very curious on if you have any maybe like dad advice for people.
well,
I feel like this is unique just because everyone's so different.
yeah, you know, I just kind of because always try to. I ask questions, but I try to listen with what's happening in their day, and I've learned at nighttime is when it's a really good time when you can get a lot of extract a lot of information with very few questions. Like that's a good downtime to just see how their day went, their friends, school, like they're willing to share. At least my kids more at night when we're chilling in the room or whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
Then in the morning when they wake up or right when they get home because, you know, they're very active and doing their own thing. So that's a piece of something I learned on my own that no one ever taught me.
That's really good.
And just always let them know that they can always come to you and tell you anything and you're not going to be upset. And I'll just listen, but I won't be mad. And I'll give you advice if you want it.
Gotcha.
So that's something else I do that I kind of just picked up on my own. And it's worked out pretty well.
Nice. I love that. I also feel like that kind of rolls into your like management style too a little bit. So you're leading 2 households, if you.
No, I'm like my grace. It's
half of it's from work and the other half from that's why one's grayer than the other.
Oh, so which one causes more gray?
You know what? That's not for me to decide.
I've been tearing for the next time I'm on.
It's not. Oh my gosh. Sorry if it has anything to do with me. You're, I'm a rebel child.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, gosh, you really hit on a lot of good things. I think we have some great ideas for folks. If you need Father's Day gift ideas, head to the Flea this weekend, any day during the week, and grab the goods.
Definitely.
Take your dad for a stroll.
Oh, that's a nice one.
You know?
Yeah.
everyone likes to be outside for Father's Day, especially if it's nice, to do like a nice little cookout and head to Flea.
And you could maybe say, Dad, for your gift, I'm giving you X dollars and let's see what you can find.
Yeah, we said that. For Mother's Day, my mom would love that.
That would be cool.
I know.
And then,
Yeah. And you could even, I feel like dads are earlier risers. So like, I mean, I feel like they would have a blast. There's a lot of guys just weren't. Yeah.
at the market, you know,
Totally. Totally.
beat the hunters.
Beat them off. All right. Any final words here, Dustin?
As always,
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to all. And again, thank you for having me. Love being on here and
Thanks for
sharing my thoughts and knowledge.
Yeah.
And
You always have a spot here.
looking forward to the next time I'm invited, if I behave enough this time.
You're fine. We'll be back in a couple weeks.
Sweet.
We'll see you then. No, as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all the things. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there, even the father figures that aren't. We love and respect you. There's a gift for you at the Flea, and I'll see you here